Hi, it's Richard and John, RJ Coins, and here we are with a brand new head-to-head series. And you'll see from the sheets that we're doing £2. So £2 is something quite new to John. He actually knows a lot more than he thinks. Sometimes he said, I'm not sure I know all about which ones are which and whatever, but quick test, and he actually knew quite a lot about which ones were rarer and which ones were not so great to find. But of course, if we're hunting to fill these sheets and see who fills up their whole collection first, it doesn't matter whether it is a Commonwealth Northern Ireland or whether it's a Brunel portrait to start with, because it's all going to be a new one for our sheet. So let's crack on. Hopefully you'll like this. If so, do hit that button. If you haven't already subscribed, it would be great if you hit the bell button to check out what we've got. You can look at the whole head-to-head series of the 50p's already, and you can check out the Great Aussie Coin Hunt series that I have. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, which should leave 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 to John. We'll let John have 13 bags this time round. He's quite new to £2, and we'll see how we go. Put that in a bit closer. So the only one of the technologies that we are going to look for is actually a 1997, because of the different portrait, and the first coin that I have is a Technologies 1997, so that's a new one for my sheet straight away. With any other technologies, we won't be keeping them unless there's something very unusual about them, or they're exceptional in their quality. So an ominous start, being that we only have Technology in my first 2 bags. Oh no, we've got one. We've got the steam locomotive, Trevivic. So these will be quite short, but hopefully also very sweet hunts. It doesn't take too long to go through a bag of £2 coins. Especially when you don't find too much. But I have an Act of Union. We have a World War I Kitchener. That's a good start. I was a bit worried after those first couple of bags. Oh, we've got a second Kitchener. So if nothing else, I'll block John from getting one of his book or his sheet potentially there. So good for the challenge. And the same with the Act of Union, second one of those. So I could have also blocked John on that one. It'd be interesting to see which ones we potentially get stuck on that you wouldn't necessarily expect to. Just checking the 2015 for a rotation, so that was all fine. So was that one. So a little bit quiet. So we normally hope to find a bit more variety in a £2 hunt than this. Bizarrely, we've got another steam locomotive, another Trevithick. So again, might have blocked John. Last bag for me. So not a fantastic start to. We've got yet another Kitchener, which is a bit weird, and another Act of Union. So there's one of two things happened here potentially, that someone has already seen these and doesn't like those 3 coins. So I've just been very, very unlucky. But here's John's. We'll pop those there. I'll put mine to the side. And we'll see how we go. I think John can be quite confident of leading after episode 1. I'll be putting one each of those into my sheet. And John goes through his. I thought he was straight in with a find then.
Right. Bust to start off.
Nothing at all.
Another bust.
So, 2 busts to start with, so pretty much similar to me. I've had that bust without the 97 technologies.
We got a Brunel tunnel.
So it's the Archers, that one. Brunel's Archers is Achievement. So one of the most common ones, but again, it counts for.
Abolition of the slave trade.
Excellent. That's quite a nice find. Probably my best £2 find in some ways. I did find the bunk version of the Abolition of the Slave Trade with the smooth finish.
Rugby World Cup.
The World Cup was the first commemorative £2 coin back in 1999. So John's looking on for a strong start here.
We've got a couple of Guy Fawkes.
So 2 compound plots. So he's already level with 4 for his sheet. Have you checked any of the technologies for a 97, John?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the first one I found right here. 97 technologies.
Okay, right on cue. So not unsurprising that we both found that in our first hunt. It's a pretty common coin. It was the only one though with that particular portrait of the Queen on, so that's why I put it in there as a separate find.
We've got Shakespeare.
And John's, yeah,
I don't know which one is.
History is that one. So the first one of the Shakespeare finds, the most recent coins to go into circulation for the £2, and the last ones in fact.
You got that.
The Marconi, that one.
Yep.
It's the Marconi wireless transmissions, 2001.
And the other Brunel.
So that's the Brunel portrait. Just gonna have a quick look at that. Apparently there's a version that's got the wrong age subscription on. So I was just double checking that. Not the case for that one.
We've also got a locomotive.
So the Trevithick. So storming start for John. Didn't manage to block him with the double Trevithick that I got then. Still found one.
Another 97 Technologies.
Right, so we don't need that one. You can just get one in your
Just go
pile
back.
because you only need to get one of those and you've got one. So unless it's in a lot better order than the other one. No.
No.
So a definite win for John to start with. He may be a bit more unfamiliar with the £2 coins, but he's storming away already in the head to head. So if you like that, hit that thumbs up button for John. He's made a great start. I can see another one.
Another Shakespeare Tragedies.
Yeah, that's the Tragedies. So he knows a lot more than he thinks.
Final bag. We've also got the
Active Union, so didn't manage to block that off either.
That's
And
it.
that's everything. So that is a super start for John. How many you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, hang on. There's 2 of these.
So
2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12.
so 12, and there's 11
11 different
different
ones.
finds. So brilliant. So 11-4 in John's favour, and he certainly had the best coins of the hunt in terms of the probably the 2 Shakespeares, I would say. So John takes an early lead already. Thank you for watching, and catch us again very soon.